Jurgen, great to see you. Congratulations on the title. Before we talk about that, just how's the injury? How's the recovery?
Well, it's been a bit slower than expected, but working really hard to come back. So hopefully, let's see.
Your manager has said it might be a few days before you can get to the level that Marino's at just now. So just give Arsenal fans some hope. Is there a potential chance that you could be available for the final?
Hopefully, yeah. There's hope. But like I said, we'll see. I'm working really hard. I'm trying really hard, and obviously, playing a Champions League final is a dream. So I will give everything, and then we have the World Cup as well. But obviously, first the Champions League final. And, it's going to be amazing anyway.
I guess something else that's been a dream is what's happened this week. Arsenal are Premier League champions. When you hear that phrase, is it like sunk in fully yet?
No, not yet. It's almost a bit strange still, but I can tell you we enjoyed it. I could feel with the fans, but everyone here as well, the feeling, the relief, and just the enjoyment of being champion. And I think that's the most beautiful thing to see.
We just spoke to your manager, and I asked him whether there was a goal, a moment, or a talk, or a match that made everyone believe that you could become champions. He was talking about a talk you all had a week before the Premier League season began by the tree. Can you give us an insight into that, and was that a big moment for you guys this season?
It was. I got the same question just now a little bit about when I felt like we're going to do this season. I think obviously you have moments during the season where you're like, this is going to be it. Personally, me, I had that feeling away against Aston Villa when we lost.
When you lost?
Yeah, I had the feeling this is going to be the season. I understand why the boss says...
Why on a defeat?
Wait, I'll come back to that one.
Okay.
I understand why the boss says that moment the week before the season began. He set us all down by the tree, and we had a good talk about what the season is going to look like with the squad. And I don't know if I can give too many insights, but that was a good moment. But like I said, you have so many moments during the season. I think Newcastle away when Gabi scored that header, just moments, you know, and I think they decide the season. But even like the last game still against West Ham, where David saves that ball and Leo scores that goal. I think the margins are so small, but like the moments are so important, and I think we've done great.
So you mentioned the Villa,
yeah,
in particular.
Yeah, it's more personal. I think we had a moment as well. Don't want to go too much into it before the game as a team, and I think that moment was special. And then after that game we lost, but I still had the feeling like this is going to be it.
I must just ask you, now you've got the title, and I guess a weight has been lifted given what's happened in previous seasons. Moving on to this Champions League final, what kind of mentality and belief has this given you going into that game?
Well, a lot. I think we believed in ourselves already a lot. Obviously, we've been there for a couple of years now, competing on the highest level with the best teams. Last year we reached the semi-final. I think this year we went up to a new level. We won the Premier League and we're in the Champions League final. I think that says enough, and the belief in the squad is there. The enjoyment is there. Obviously, you have to take this feeling into next week, and hopefully it will be amazing.
Just a final one from me, Jurgen. Mikel Arteta's constantly talked about the synergy and the connection with the supporters. It's gone crazy in the last few days, but in particular it kind of all started really before that Atletico Madrid game. I don't know whether you were on the bus at the time. I know you were injured at the time, but what was the reaction when you spoke to the players about that, and when you saw the pictures, had you seen anything like that before?
Yeah, it was amazing, and credit to Mikel for that. I think he started to realize when he came in that connection is one of the most important things. So I think he brought it back, and the fans have been amazing since, and that day was like a statement, I think, and it was also like a reaction towards us, like we're with you guys. And I wasn't there, but I've seen the videos, and I think it speaks for itself.
Brilliant, thank you. Good luck.
Jurgen, you talk about the team going up a level. I mean, it seems from the outside your game has gone up a big level this season. You've been so important for this title win, but then you've had to sit on the sidelines where it's got over the line. What's that been like for you?
Very tough. It's never easy to be injured, but especially during these kind of times, games, moments of the season, I think is even harder. But my teammates have been very supportive towards me, and I try to help them as much as possible as well, because in the end it's not about me, but it's about the team and about the club, and we did it, and that's the most important thing.
You've still been very much at the heart of the team. We saw in the pitch before the West Ham game. I mean, you've been there by the side all the way, match to match, yeah?
Well, I tried. Like I said, I think we try to be there for each other. They are there for me. I'm there for them. Because it's not easy being injured, being out. But I think we have so many good players in our team, so we're going to be fine anyway. And I think we showed that.
Can I ask you about your club captain, Martin Ødegaard? How would you describe him?
As a person, as a player,
Both.
I think I would describe him as an amazing guy, an amazing player. Carried this team through a lot, and I think he's one of the first ones to deserve this trophy, and going to all be smiling when we see him lift that trophy on Sunday.
Yeah, could I just finally ask about the manager, Mikel Arteta? How good has he been for you and for the team, and seeing his journey as well to becoming Premier League champion?
Yeah, I think he's a perfect example of like building a club towards where he is now. He makes every player better. I think if you look at all the players in our team, he makes everyone better. And he built like one of the best teams in the world. I think I can say that now because we're in the Premier League and we're in the Champions League final. So yeah, I think he's one of the best managers there is. To me personally, he's been so good. He's always given me so much confidence and made me a lot better as well. So I'm thankful and I'm excited for what's ahead as well.
Cool.
The title.
Arsenal Premier League champions. Have those
Four words sunk in.
Yeah, it's incredible to hear them, especially understanding the journey, the manner that we've done it, and how many people has been involved and waiting for so long to accomplish that goal.
Can you just give us an idea of what it was like for you on Tuesday night when that whistle went at the Vitality, your overriding emotion when it happened?
You don't realize it, probably. It's one of the best feelings I ever had. I'm supposed to be here at Colney watching the game with the boys and certain staff because that's what they wanted, but I couldn't. I think 20 minutes later, before the game, I had to leave. I couldn't bring the energy that I wanted, and I think when it was their moment as well to watch it together, to be themselves, and just see what the outcome would be. And I went home. I went outside to the garden. I started to build some fire and I started to do some barbecue. I didn't watch any of it. I was just hearing some noises in the background in the living room, and suddenly the magic happened. My oldest son opened the garden door. He started to run towards me. He started to cry. He gave me a hug and said, "We are champions, Daddy." And then my other two boys and my wife came over, and it was beautiful. Just to see that joy on them as well, that they are always with me. It was magical. And I think a minute later, Martin was with the video. "Where are you?" I said, "Come over." He said, yeah, guys, enjoy it for a while and see you in a few hours somewhere in London." And yeah, it was beautiful.
So as much as you maybe wanted to watch it with the team, no regrets now about how it transpired?
And after watching the videos and it was their moment, and they have to be themselves in that moment. And if I'm there, I think it was not going to be the same. And yeah, I'm glad I did it that way. They enjoyed it so much, and the staff was all over the place. And yeah, we had our moment together a few hours later.
I'm guessing the WhatsApp groups and the messages must have gone off the chain at the moment. Can you give us an insight into who's messaged you and what kind of messages you've received?
To be fair, it's a bit different when you finish second and when you win it your phone. And that's a sport, and but it's a big lesson in life as well, because the margins are so small and it can go either way. And when you just accomplish it, you realize how immense it is, how big it is for so many people. I mean, just to witness the happiness, the enjoyment, all the things that I've seen from all of our supporters, families in different countries, is just it's so good.
Mikel, you pipped your friend. Did that make it extra special, and what's his reaction been to you since?
I mean, they've been a huge part of that journey, and Pepe's been a huge part of that journey. First of all, because I started my coaching career with him, and then because not only Pep and Man City, but the other opponents as well in the league, and all the colleagues that we have in the league. I mean, they continue to raise the standard to crazy level in this league. And the only thing that it has provoked in myself, the players, the staff, and the club is to be obligated to raise those levels and those standards, to try to be better than that. And over the last few years, we've been